Hey there, so I'm going to give you my review for Warriors Tears of the Clans Leafpool's Wish. So last week I gave you my review for Fireclaw's Fury, and next week we'll be covering Silence. So today it's going to be Leafpool's Wish. So, right off the bat, I would like to give this book 4 stars, or this novella 4 stars, which is one more than I gave Tiger Claw's Fury. And by the way, at the end of Dovering Silence, I'll be giving the entire Tales from the Clans book, which includes these 3 novellas. I'll be giving that entire book a rating, which will probably be the average of the stars for each individual novella. But anyhow, for Leafpool's Wish, I gave it 4 stars. So I feel like I felt much more engaged in this novella than I did Tiger Claw's Fury, and I've greatly enjoyed it. It was kind of neat to see. And then let's see, I won't go. Let's see, anything else? Um, what else do I want to say about it? It's kind of hard sometimes to figure out what exactly you want to say about a book, but let's think about this. What else? Besides the fact that I recommend that you read it, let me go into what I consider probably one of my favorite points in the book. It was the novella. And spoilers if you have not read the novella. Near the end, when Leafpool and Squirrelflight are returning after Leafpool gave birth, and they started their charade of Squirrelflight being the mother of the 3 kids, is let's see, is when this is actually one of them. I'll go into my second one later, but it's it's when J.K. came up to Leafpool and asked. Oh yeah, he asked to Leafpool, "Why aren't you walking with us anymore?" Which is kind of interesting. And just so you know, J Kid he becomes J Feather, and he was the one who figured out the truth of between his siblings. He figured out who their parents really were, and this almost shows that he might have had a slight clue deep in his memory how he was the one who noticed, despite being blind, was the one who noticed that Leafpool was no longer walking with them. And a few other things too about their interaction, which I think is just so neat. And that it's kind of interesting. It shows that he's smart. He's smarter than how he than his other his than his siblings. He has a different type. He's more insightful, I think. Also, so just when he got his name, when they find the name J-Kit and giving him his name and realizing he was blind, that thing was just so nice, and how his siblings literally helped him. Literally, they knew his siblings like instinctively knew that he couldn't see and helped him with that, which I think was just so neat. And then of course, and then early on in the novella, there was an interaction between Leafpool and Syndicate, who later becomes Cinderheart. And their interaction there, how Leafpool commented that she was, seemed much more, I think, older or mature than her siblings. I'm looking it up so I can give you guys the right information. Yeah, okay, so yeah. Okay, so basically the sentence was showing that as sometimes she sounded so much older than Moo and Leafpool watched her glazers claymates, etc. So with that line there and if you read all the other Rose books, you understand where that's coming from, but I just thought that how nicely that connects in with the revelations from the other books, which I won't get into because it's not as central to the plot as this book, but it's definitely, in my opinion, very important. But there you have it, my recap review of Leafpool's Wish. And for those who don't know, just like I called last week's video a recap review in the video, is that I'm using recap review to refer to all the ones I have previously read. I'm just rereading them and giving them a quicker review than I did the other ones, because for like they should just be a quick review because they wouldn't, because I already read them and it's not so much a first time review as all my other reviews are. So there you have it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment down below. Check me out on social media. Consider supporting me on Patreon. Feel free to visit my website. And also feel free to check out any of my other YouTube channels. The links are in the description down below. Subscribe to my channel for future Warriors related content, and have a good day, a good night, wherever you are. May Stark Sand light your path.